Welcome to class 10th. In previous class you have learnt about the different nutrition among higher plants as well as animals and its microorganisms. Today you will be learning about another important life process which we call as respiration. Respiration, it is a most important activity taking place in all living organisms. It is essential for surviving of all the living organisms. So what is in general, in common when we breathe, intake of oxygen. Oxygen is necessary for maintaining all our body in a healthy condition. Similarly, all living organisms, whether it is a plant, animal or human being or microorganisms, they need air. They need oxygen for their survival. Why means this oxygen is utilized in their body to break down of food particles. Among that, along with the breakdown of food particles, energy is also released. That energy is further used for carrying out various activities like playing games and whatever the things they do for lifting heavy materials, for moving and carrying the heavy objects. So energy is needed for playing as well as for carrying out any activities. So that energy we get by the another important life process which we call as a respiration. So what is this respiration? Respiration is a process of releasing energy. That energy is gained by the organism by the help of the food which they consume. Whatever the food they eat, that is broken down into simple form. That process is called as digestion. From that digested food, it is supplied to the body. No, so that releases simple components of the food which are further converted into more simpler forms. For example, food is in presence of when we breathe, when we intake oxygen, it will mix with the food and it will convert that food particle complex substance into simple form as a carbon dioxide and water along with the energy. So this is a general meaning of a respiration. So this process is carried out in our body in different types of cells. There are millions of cells in our body, not only single or one or two. Like that, millions of cells. In that millions of cells, there are different components. So, like mitochondria, cytoplasm, as you all have studied. So, that process of a respiration takes place in each of that cell. That cell contains mitochondria and various other cell organelles. That in that each cell, energy is released. That energy is further utilized for breakdown of food particles into simple form as carbon dioxide, water and energy. So in human beings, it is carried out by a particular respiratory system which we call as which includes nose, nostrils, this is windpipe called trachea, and this is voice box, and this is a circular shaped ringed structure which we call as trachea. And these are connected with the help of bronchi and bronchioles to the lungs. Here, inside the lungs, there is a flower-shaped structure which will form a branching with the bronchioles. This is called as alveoli. It will form a surface area for carrying out the exchange of oxygen as well as carbon dioxide. So mainly when we intake air, it contains oxygen. Oxygen is transported through the nose, and whatever the dust particles will be present in that air, these are filtered inside the nose, because nose contains small hairs that will filter the dust particles, and further that air moves to the windpipe which we call as a pharynx, this, and later it will move to the trachea, and from the trachea it is carried out to the lungs, and inside lungs in this part alveoli it will provide a area in which that exchange of oxygen as well as carbon dioxide takes place, because alveoli contains many blood vessels that will absorb the oxygen and whatever the carbon dioxide it is released during the breakdown of these food particles, that is exhaled out. Again that is carried with the help of a bladder to back to this windpipe and it is released from the nose. So this is intake of air, and the exhale of carbon dioxide is commonly called as a breathing. So that takes place in a particular organs of our body that we call as respiratory system. That process, it is in that not only exchange of oxygen as well as carbon dioxide takes place, but also it is mainly involved in the breakdown of food particles also. biochemical activity along with the physical changes takes place in our body. But generally, if we say breathing is a exchange of oxygen as well as carbon dioxide, intake of oxygen and exhale of carbon dioxide. It is a physical process. In that there is no breakdown of food particles takes place. But in this respiration process, what happens? Along with the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide, there is a breakdown of complex food particles into simple form takes place along with the release of energy. So this is about respiration in humans, and it is carried out in three major steps inside the cytoplasm of each cell. As our human body is multicellular, it is having a billions of cells. In each cell, this reaction takes place. In that there is a chemical changes takes place. So respiration involves both the physical as well as the biochemical changes inside the human beings. These are pathways of glucose, in which glucose is broken down into simple forms like this. First of all, glucose, it is a 6-carbon component. It is broken down into 3-carbon component called pyruvate or pyruvic acid. Further, this pyruvate is converted into ethanol, lactic acid, as well as carbon dioxide. These three are different pathways. First of all, in cytoplasm, once the glucose is converted to pyruvate, this pyruvate is again converted into ethanol, ethyl alcohol, in the absence of oxygen. Means this chemical equation takes place inside the mitochondria, where there is a oxygen content is not there much, in complete absence of oxygen. In some microorganisms, they do not need oxygen for breakdown of a complex food into simple form. In this pathway takes place in microorganisms, but remaining this in presence of oxygen and lack of oxygen, these two activities takes place in all higher multicellular organisms. In a single cell organism, complex food is converted into simple pyruvate. Again, pyruvate is converted to ethyl alcohol or ethanol with the release of carbon dioxide and energy. This is in absence of oxygen. This is the first pathway. Next, second pathway, what happens? Where there is a complete lack of oxygen, means only limited supply of oxygen is there. In case of mitochondria, in a single cell or as well as multicellular organisms, in that this oxygen pyruvate is converted into lactic acid and energy is released. And the third pathway is in presence of oxygen. This takes place in alveoli of lungs in human beings. In that, glucose is first converted to pyruvate. Pyruvate is again converted to carbon dioxide, water and energy. So now, how this energy is stored? Energy, how it is in which form it is stored? That is the main reason. You have to know that. Mainly, energy is in the form of molecules of adenosine and a phosphate. Energy currency of a cell. This is produced inside the mitochondria, which is present in each single cell. As our body is made up of a multi-cell, and as it is containing billions of cells. In each cell, mitochondria will be there. So that mitochondria organelle, it will supply the energy in the form of ATP. ATP means adenosine triphosphate. This is a energy, whatever it is released in the respiration process. So it is stored in the form of adenosine triphosphate. This is also called as energy currency of a cell. To each cell, to perform all the other life activities, life processes, this energy molecule is needed, and it is supplied by the mitochondria. This is about the breakdown of glucose to pyruvate and pyruvate to other, again simple forms, lactic acid, ethanol and carbon dioxide. It is a pathway of glucose. It takes place in all living organisms. So this is about the respiration which takes place in human beings as well as single-celled organisms. Next you will be learning about the respiration in plants. Understood?